Double this, double that. Double this, double that, double this, that. Double this, double that. Double this, double that, double this, that. Double this, double that. Double this, double that, double this, that. Double this, double that. Double this, double that, double this, that.
I go to Sacred Heart, everybody has a part. I'm happy and playful and I'm also very faithful. I live with my mum, my brother and me. We're from Ethiopia and we're a family.
In our song, the beat feels like culture. Family's important, they help and protect me. Talk about stuff, we hang out, we play. We can be successful every day.
I was born in Australia. My name is Annie. I have a relationship with my food and my family. I can smell the curry, a soup that is spicy. If you eat it with bread, you don't eat it with ricey.
Today I'm feeling happy and cool, writing all my ideas at school. Sometimes I hate it, I'm in a bad mood, but then I start getting into the groove. I am the eldest in my family, that gives me responsibilities. Where we come from is our culture. Family give us our culture. Double culture, double school. Double culture, double school. Double culture, double school. Double culture, double school.
Double this, double that. Double this, double that, double this, that. Double this, double that. Double this, double that, double this, that.
School, friends, cousins and family, my relationships all together means a lot to me. The Al-Taqwa means good in my language, dancing and moving around with my family.
My cousin Bobo plays basketball. When he's on the court, he's unstoppable. If you give me a ball, I can spin it for a minute. You know I don't play, but I'm in it to win it.
Behind the back when I dribble with the ball. It's my favorite move in basketball. Black and white, number 51. Shooting guard, always on the run.
Hello, my name is Edwin. I come from a place called Vietnam. I like to play with my little sister. Fried chicken, rice with soy sauce.
My name is Kiddos. I like to play soccer. I break your ankles hard. My friend is Atticus. When we fight, we unite again.
We are united, we are community. Where you come from is your community. We are together, we are in unity. Happy and playful is what makes us family. Every Thursday I rap in the studio. Do you know I can make dramatic flow? Microphones, keyboards, drum machine. I can rap and freestyle about who I wanna be.
The name's Tina Tran, over here Charlene Fan. We both have big families, we're from a big clan. The name's Charlene Fan, over here's Tina Tran. We both love Benja and we're from Vietnam.
Double this, double that. Double this, double that, double this, that. Double this, double that. Double this, double that, double this, that.
My name is Rain, a normal girl. My birthday's in May, and I'm amazing. I put my chip back that no one's ever seen. I'm lazy, so I watch anime.
I'm Chinese, and I'm proud of it. This school I go to, I will never leave it. Soon, I will have to quit, and I care more than a bit. This beat is holy. When I die, I go high. Still think about the school, even when I die. 你不知道我是谁 even when I'm not away. I'm myself, and I'm not like the others. Fried rice just like my mother's.
Double culture, double school. Double culture, double school. Double culture, double school. Double culture, double school.
Alaikum. My name is Sebastian Diaz Guerrero, and I'm gonna talk about one of my food in Colombia. The food I'm gonna talk about is empanadas. They sell it everywhere. They sell it in the street, and people eat it when they're coming to work and going to work everywhere. And the shape is like this. It's one of my favorite food, and this is how it looks like inside.
What's inside it?
Beef and potato, and the outside is made from corn.
Why does it look like a taco?
That's how they made it. They wanted to make it like a taco.
What other kind of foods do you have there?
Like arepas, this, ajiaco, sancocho, and other many foods. This is my favorite food in the world. I wish I could eat it every day. It's delicious.
Assalamu alaikum. My name is Selma. Next, I will talk about my culture. My culture is about this dancing thing, and it's really important for me because girls and boys have to know their culture and know what they do in their culture. If they don't know how to do their culture or don't know their culture, but if they know the dance, then they'll get used to it. When you're not born, like if you're not born yet and you just Bosnia to Australia, you won't know where you came from, and then your mom and dad will tell you, and then they'll sign you up for this dance. And when you go to this dance, you have so much audience, and you have to look at the audience. The people that are in front of you, you have to look at them, and if you're wanting to look wherever you want, you can't, because you have to look at the audience and know what you're doing. You can only practice for 12 days and on Monday, and if you don't get used to it, then you can't do the dancing. And when it's a celebration, you have to do the dance. All the grandpas and grandmas come all together to see the children dancing in their place to know about Bosnia.
Have you already danced today?
Yes, many times. Every single Monday, my mom tells us on school days, okay, kids, it's time to go. Let's go have a longer break. Get used to it. Get your water bottles. Get things that we want to use after the dance, and come to me when you're done, and let's go home. And every single time, if you want to know your thing, you'll just have to practice and practice home, like night, day, afternoon, whenever you like. And you can read books about our culture. You can go to a travel book and learn so much cultures, and maybe you're in that culture and your culture are there.
And why is it important to know so much about different cultures?
Because then you can travel wherever you want and see places that you never saw before.
Why is it important to know so much about different cultures?
Then you can learn information and be a news reporter and talk about this land, that land, and wherever you can talk about.
Do you like the dance?
Yes, it's really fun. Every single Monday and every single after the celebration, we know a new dance, and we always have to practice and practice until it gets harder into the highest grade, and then maybe at the end, from so much celebrations, you get a trophy.
Welcome to Hume Central. Ta-da!
Very amazing. The theme of this song, rap, whatever you'd like to call it, is multiculturalism and diversity, and bring people together through food. I do hope you enjoy, and me and the whole crew will see you on the flip side.
You're all from different backgrounds, but here for one another.
We got the key. They're all from different countries.
Macarona, Arabic, Galo, Samoa, Tureki, Greek. They're all from different countries. Macarona, Arabic, Galo, Samoa, Tureki, Greek. They're all from different countries.
Respect and knowledge is what we treasure.
Don't let it put ya
Under pressure. Come to this feast so we can be together.
Come on, ever try this new dish, open pleasure.
If you wanna know more about a new culture, come on and let's meet and greet ya. Meet and greet ya.
They're all from different countries.
Macarona, Arabic, Galo, Samoa, Tureki, Greek. They're all from different countries. Macarona, Arabic, Galo, Samoa, Tureki, Greek. They're all from different countries.
Understanding cultural words spoken by many, represents us connecting with plenty of people. They may see refugee on this land, but might go mad with languages to understand.
But don't be afraid, we can help ya. We're all from different backgrounds, but we're here for one another. They're all from different countries.
Macarona, Arabic, Galo, Samoa, Tureki, Greek. They're all from different countries. Macarona, Arabic, Galo, Samoa, Tureki, Greek. They're all from different countries. Macarona, Arabic, Galo, Samoa, Tureki, Greek. They're all from different countries. Macarona, Arabic, Galo, Samoa, Tureki, Greek. They're all from different countries. They're all from different countries.
Connecting with plenty of people. They may seek refuge here on this land, but might go mad with languages to understand. But don't be afraid.
Hello, Tyler Falava, Mallow Lake, Kia ora.
Wait here. Macarona, Arabic, Galo, Samoa. Tureki, Greek.
Well, what do you think?
Don't be afraid, we can help you. We're all from different backgrounds, but we're here for one another.
Macarona, Arabic, Galo, Samoa, Tureki, Greek. They're all from different countries. Macarona, Arabic, Galo, Samoa, Tureki, Greek. They're all from different countries.
Walk it, squat it. Yes, get back on. Walk it again. Put your jacket back on and walk it like no tomorrow.
They're all from different countries.
I'm Isla, a 7th generation Australian of Irish-Scottish descent. I'm actually named after the Scottish island of Isla, and growing up in a multicultural society, I have cousins who live in Japan and Denmark. In Australia, we have the oldest continuous culture with over 270 ancestries. This is the story of my ancestors and how they came to Australia and made a home. It is a story which also becomes my story. In 1866, my great-great-great-great-great-grandfather and his sister left their home in Ireland for a new life in Australia. After 95 days at sea, they arrived in Melbourne. Like many at the time, they travelled to Ballarat to find gold, which they did. This enabled many of my ancestors to settle in the Mallee region of Victoria. They were strong pioneers who cleared the land and worked the fields. This land supported 5 generations of my family. They believed in hard work, being kind, to keep going when life gets tough, and community. This land for over 50,000 years had been roamed by the Wamba Wamba and Barappa Barappa people. It was a beautiful lake full of wildlife and the paddocks were full of billabongs. My Aunt Jojo grew up on a wheat and sheep farm on this land. There were over 2,000 acres with plenty of space for her to play and wander. Like her ancestors before her, she had set off at the age of 17 to explore the world. It was a special occasion when my Aunt Jojo returned home to the Mallee and for a welcome to country ceremony. They lit a smoking fire with gum leaves.
Non-Aboriginals don't realise the intricate things that go on in a smoking ceremony. In the old days, it was 2 days. And, we'd be all on a whole bed of leaves. You wouldn't be touching the ground if you're coming onto a neighbouring property. And they believe that you could be bringing bad energy or you could be a bad spirit hanging on you. So this is very important that you cleanse yourself and start a new beginning. And then the owners of that country would give you permission to stay into the foods that are on there and their hospitality while you're staying there. But like it was said before, we want this to be how we found it.
To wipe away any bad energy and to be welcome to country, you tap your feet and let the smoke billow over you. That's my story.
Hi, I'm Elliot. I'm 11 and I'm from Melbourne. I live in a multicultural family where my parents are from 2 different places. My mum is from England, with her mum and dad being Scottish and English. My dad, he's from Kalgoorlie, but his parents were from Hong Kong. He wasn't treated very nicely as a boy for his race. My question is, why are people in the media industry, such as film, TV, or news reports, always seem to have the majority of a Caucasian background? For example, Neighbours, one of the biggest TV shows in Australia, was recently called out for having an unmulticultural and undiverse team on the set, and actors. Even our leading political party doesn't seem to have that much diversity. See, we have our leader, Scott Morrison, who's in a Caucasian, our second leader, Josh Frydenberg, and quite a few other people here, almost everyone here, if the image is loaded, who are from a Caucasian descent. I have a news report here with our Prime Minister and our Chief Medical Officer. They also happen to be from Caucasian descent. In shows, men or women as a main character seem to 90% of the time be portrayed by Caucasian men or women. If there is on the occasion a side character or a main character from a different descent, like maybe an Asian one, it would be as some super scientist, but because that is how our country portrays them. I want to see people like me on TV, particularly my dad's side. I don't get filled with confidence when I see the actors being white, females or males, because it doesn't fill me with hope that I can succeed in the industry myself. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Benja and I am in Year 2. And I am part of a multicultural family. Now we're going to ask my parents some questions. Where are you from? Dad, first.
Oh, I'm from Australia, but my parents are from Hong Kong.
Mum?
I'm from another country. I was born in England, and my parents' heritage is English and Scottish.
I was born in Kalgoorlie.
Where's Kalgoorlie?
It's in the middle of Western Australia, in a gold mining town.
Okay, Dad, I'm asking you, where did you meet Mum?
Oh, your mum and I met at university in Perth.
Mum, where did you meet Dad?
As Dad said, we did meet at uni in Perth at my best friend's birthday party. She was studying with Dad.
How was your life and how did it change at my age?
Oh, at your age, life was pretty fun, but if we're talking about multiculturalism, back then there was not as much acceptance of multiculturalism as there is now. You know, people get bullied and called names and stuff, but I'm glad to hear that this is becoming less and less nowadays.
Okay,
how about you, Mum?
Well, obviously I'm white, so people would not tease me because of what I looked like, but I also used to get teased because I had quite a broad English accent. I used to speak a bit more like, "Are you right then? How you been doing today?" And people would often say like I was a pom, I didn't bath, and I should go back to England.
And how about nowadays?
Look, I think nowadays is a lot better, and I'm hoping that Australia is taking some positive steps that we accept everybody.
I love being in a family with multicultural, and I get to celebrate both sides, Chinese New Year and also Christmas and Easter too.
You gonna say bye-bye?
Bye.
let it go. We gotta let it go. We gotta let the bad fruit fall, let it go. Let the roots in the tree give you everything you need to succeed. Let the tree grow free.
It's your boy Manny, I'm 11 years old. You know me, I like to ball. I am the best out of the rest. You know me, I don't play chess. I love my mom so much. When I see her, I give her a hug.
My name is Okani. I like friendship and honesty. I am South Sudanese, it's my nationality. I go cultural parties.
Me, myself, and I means culture and how you act makes a big impact. Family means the most. That's my everything.
Let it grow, we gotta let it grow. We gotta let the bad fruit fall, let it grow. Let the roots of the tree give you everything you need to succeed. Let your tree grow free. That's a deed. My future literally growed from a tiny little seed, yeah. From the root, with yummy tasty food. We like to eat fish, our personal favorite dish. I like to play games, just not every day. Honesty is probably one of my favorite traits.
Grow with your culture, gotta listen to the culture. Never give it up, never break it up, just take it up. Chilling with the feeling like you're grilling. Listen to the feeling like you're not a super villain.
Yeah, my family's vibing to this beat. Yeah, I just got a BMW. Flex to my friend. Psych, I don't have one. Meanwhile, I'm vibing to this beat 24/7. Me with my family, chill with freedom. Yeah. Sheesh.
Let's celebrate our freedom anniversary with our community. It's always thrilling when I'm chilling with my villain.
Yeah, it's a joke, you wanna know my country, South Sudan. I'm a basketball fan, I love gymnastics, my teacher and my family. I love school and my cousin.
I'm Jim, nationally in the country of Australia. We have history and culture in our veins. Together we are a very special community.
Hi, I'm Helena, and I'm Ethiopian. Ethiopia is in Africa next to Eritrea. It's kinda small, but has a big community with me and my big family.
There are different places, races, faces in Australia. In this country, no one is a failure. Diversity is interesting and unique. The color of our skin and the languages we speak.
Let it go, we gotta let it go. We gotta let the bad fruit fall, let it go. Let the roots in the tree give you everything you need to succeed. Let your tree grow free.
Together as a group, we respect other communities just like how we respect our families. In the world, everyone is special in their own way. People show new skills every day.
To be successful in life, you gotta work harder. When everyone works harder, their future will be smart. Our cultures are special to each other. We accept other people's culture.
Everybody belongs with each other. Make everybody gather together. People came together and became a community. Everybody have fun and continue their history.
Vietnamese and Sudanese are our cultures. The community is our family future. Every culture belongs together. The community's getting better.
I love my family, all my family. Gonna rap in the future for my community. I wanna be a president. I love eating Aussie food.
My name is Aisha. I come from Uganda. It might be small, but we all live as one. My family is close to me and take much care of me. We should all live in a community.
Let it go, we gotta let it go. We gotta let the bad fruit fall, let it go. Let the roots in the tree give you everything you need to succeed. Let the tree grow free.
Assalamu alaikum. My name is Selma and I'll be talking about how my mom and dad came from Bosnia to Australia. My mom, when she was 6 years old, soldiers had came to Srebrenica, and then her father had died because of soldiers shot him. And then my two uncles, my grandma and my auntie and my grandma took all of them and walked to Germany. They let the girls go and killed all the boys, even baby boys that were born. My grandma dressed my two uncles in girl clothes so they won't be noticed as boys, because they wanted to take over Srebrenica and to kill the whole entire earth, and then the soldiers will be only people that would live. My grandma and my dad went to Germany, and then in 2 years later, my grandpa had finally was united to my grandma and had lived in Germany. And then they went to Australia to live in peace because Australia was very safe for them. When my mom first arrived, they went at an apartment and strangers had took them to an apartment to live in so they wouldn't be sick and die and live on the streets. I feel like it was really hard for them and really sad for them and really tiring, and I really feel bad for them because they've been walking to Australia and maybe they could got a car and just drive to Australia, but instead they had to be walking. If you want to learn about more of your language, ask your mom and dad, what have you done when I wasn't born or when you weren't born? And then I would ask my grandma or grandpa how did they survive in the war? How did they survive? When did they get hurt? Did they get anywhere hurt? Can you show us how did you get hurt? Did warriors killed you? Did warriors scratched your leg? Did warriors shoot your leg? Anything that you can tell us, we'll know about the whole entire world, and people will hear it on the news. Anywhere you can hear, that will be more and more and better for you to hear everything that you can know. My culture is about dancing, and when you dance, if you were not born when your family had came to Australia from Bosnia to Australia, you would not know what culture you're from. If they told you a story, they'll take you to folklore, and then you learn about more, and then you learn about a lot more, and then you have to look at the audience to know what you're doing, and you have to keep on practicing and practicing until you got it. When you keep on practicing, you get more and more better. And when it's a celebration day, you'll have to copy all the moves that you had done when in practicing. When you dance, you feel like you're in the actual place and you're dancing in front of the whole entire people in Bosnia. And then when you like that, you're like, oh my God, all the people are looking at me in the first time when I'm at Bosnia. But you're just at Australia, practicing just to get more and more better at dancing for your culture. Because if they don't know their culture, it will just be boring, and then they'll see other people talking about their cultures and they'll be the only ones alone. But if they talk more and more about their cultures, then they'll get more and more better with friends and keep on talking about their cultures. Like, imagine you lived in Germany, but you came to Australia, and then you can talk about Germany. Imagine you came from India, and you wanted to talk about more from India. Anywhere you live, you just have to keep on talking it on the news, anywhere, television, anywhere you can know, or on the radio, anywhere you can talk about it, so you can get more and more better to know about your culture. Ask their name and say which culture you're from. If they're the same culture as you, ask for them to come to your place so I can meet your family and you can meet my family, to be united together so we can know how our cultures and how our families are doing. How do we know what to do when we are separated, when we are together? But if you're always together, just separate a little bit to see where your other family is, how it's going, and how your cousins are going, how your uncles are going, anyone that you care about, how are they going? If your cousin is sick, go to their home and just check if they're fine, and if they're getting more sick, then if you keep on telling them that you'll get more and more better, they'll get more better, and you keep on helping them to get more better and stronger, and then you'll get much more, you'll be a much more good Muslim. And if you're a good Muslim, you'll be a gooder person, and then you will be kind to everyone that's sick, poor, anything that belongs to you. You should do it to help them, to know what they're doing, to come to their place for Eid. Anywhere that you want to go, just go to their place and just say hello. I never saw you in a while, and I really like how it's our first time seeing, but remember when we were sawing each other when we were kids? Oh yeah, let's talk about that to our children, to anyone that you care about. Just talk about things that you always notice in your whole entire life.